Hey guys, we're back for take two. We're here with Socially Awkward Seller, Sarah.
Hello.
So once more, tell them a little bit about you.
Okay. I live in Columbus, Ohio, in the middle of the polar vortex right now. And I quit my corporate job about 4 years ago and decided to stay home. And I do eBay, Poshmark, and Amazon for some extra cash. This is all I do, but it's not the only source of income in our household. So this is just my fun money.
There you go.
Don't you love fun money? Fun money is fun.
Absolutely. So Debbie says, you about ready to broadcast? Yeah, we are live, Debbie. Hey, Sarah Kay. Welcome in. Good morning. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully we are toggling, and every time one of us speaks, it shows our face. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers and our toes.
Yeah.
So I am going to be going through my eBay listings and cross-posting anything that I don't have on Mercari yet. I'm new to Mercari, probably about the last 2 months I've started seriously selling over there. I've been on there for a long time as a buyer, but a friend actually talked me into putting a lot of stuff over there, and I've actually been doing very, very well with Mercari. So I figured I would pour all my stuff over there.
Tracy, what is what are their fees over there?
It's 10%, I think. Let me look. I think it's like 10%.
And then I know they have like graduated shipping by weight, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's actually cheaper than eBay. The shipping, I think it's like, if it's under £1, it's $4.25. Where
Nice.
like the under the pound rate, you know, if you have something that's like up to 4 ounces, well, they're doing it like they're doing eBay shipping a different way now. So most of my things that were $2.66 to ship and they were up to 4 ounces are now sometimes being like up to $2.70 and $2.77 and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's because of the increase in the USPS rates.
Right.
They've started charging individually by zone.
Which
instead
sucks.
of yeah.
I wish they would just leave stuff alone.
Yeah. And I get it, everything goes up and it's, there's inflation, but they've been going up every year for a while, it feels like.
So Jennifer confirmed that, yes, it is 10% on Mercari.
Nice.
I mean, I make good money over there. I'm kind of shocked. I wish I had gone over there long before now, because some days it is just blowing eBay out of the water. I still love eBay. Don't get me wrong. I still list there every day. I get good money from eBay. But some days, it's just like, where are the buyers? They're either on Mercari, Poshmark, different platforms come through on different days. Good morning, Jason. Don't I look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed from being up till 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning or whatever time that was? I'm having all the coffee today. Let's see. My husband will probably be home. He went to get some breakfast things. So if you see somebody open the door, that's my husband. Debbie, what do you need help with? Did I miss something? Where is jewelry sourced? I'm a Poshmark seller of gold, diamond rings, and silver. Oh, that's cool. I don't find things yet that have value. So Mercari is very similar to Poshmark. No end of the month bill like eBay. Man, yes, I love a platform is where I was going, that tells you what you're going to earn and takes your money for your fees right then and there, so you're not having to worry about it. So
yeah, I do like that a lot about Poshmark, is like, when the money's mine, when I have access to the money, it's mine.
I mean, now having to wait to be rated, that could be better, but you can't ask for all the good things in one,
Yeah, but you're not going to face, most of the time, you're not going to face a return.
True.
You know, it just is what it is. So I don't mind waiting a little bit for the money to actually be freed up, just because I know that that money is mine when I access it.
Right. Where is a good source to buy from? I can't really tell you that because I mean, not anything direct. Like I can't tell you specifically where to go because I go to a lot of places. I mean, source yard sales when that season is in, thrift stores, estate sales. Estate sales might, you mentioned jewelry, estate sales might be good for jewelry. Yard sales. Can't guarantee you higher end things, but estate sales seem to be where I see a lot of people get gold and silver and vintage things. So that might be a place to start.
Yeah.
A lot of people do bulk lots, but again, I don't buy in bulk and I don't do pallets or anything like that. So I can't specifically tell you where to go. Hey, Jameson's Closet. Good morning. Hey, Gabby. Hey, Swamp.
You got quite a few people in here this morning.
Yes, that is exciting. So let me see what I'm doing over here. Okay. 14 watching. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch. A whole bunch. Well, relative to the amount of subscribers you have, that is a whole bunch.
It is a bunch. Yeah, exactly. I'm very thankful for all of you guys stopping in. Debbie says there's a guy named John on eBay. Anybody knows? That's a broad range. John on eBay. So maybe you can try. I would. If you're looking for places to source, I would seriously get on Instagram and start searching hashtags. And maybe you can figure out where more people are sourcing for jewelry.
Yeah, you can find it. I don't source for jewelry much, but I do see people that do in Facebook groups. And a lot of them find it just in the thrift stores in like their jewelry case, because most of the time they're not experts there in anything.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you know, if you just spend some time looking, you may be able to find some decent gold and silver jewelry there, and other things too, like tie tacks and cufflinks and other things like that, if that's what you're looking for.
He only sells jewelry mystery boxes. So it's kind of like one of those, you get what you get and you can't complain about it kind of things.
Yeah.
All right. So, excuse me. I saw somebody talking about the negative temp. It is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's -3 in Fort Wayne right now. And we're supposed to get more snow tonight, starting around, if you guys can see those, you probably can.
-3. And it's +3 here in Columbus. And it bothers me that you're west of me, but because usually I get your weather.
Yeah. So, and it's supposed to snow all night again.
Oh, Bo, where are you? That it's -24.
Uniquely me. Well, that is awesome. Great moms think alike, right? You see what I did there? She said her name is Tracy too.
Yeah.
So you've seen 2 of his boxings and in his mystery boxes, but you don't know, you're still trying to find him? I don't know. I guess I don't understand what your goal is here. So, all right, well, I have got to start on something.
It may be that she is looking as a place to source because he does mystery boxes.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
The Adirondacks.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to start going down through my eBay listings and then looking on Mercari to make sure that I don't already have it listed over there and go from there. Jason's doing another storage unit unboxing video tomorrow. It's very likely. He's got to get the big stuff out of the storage unit today. Sarah, did you see Thrift Trader's video with the spy glasses?
No.
Jason the Thrift Trader, you need to take a peep in there. That was a really cool video.
I honestly don't know that I am subscribed, but I will. Let me write it down and I'll go subscribe.
I really want to get some of those glasses. My problem though is that I would have to have lenses, actually prescription lenses put in them.
Yeah.
That'd be expensive, but I feel like in the long run it would probably be worth it. All right. No, I don't specifically know that person, and I don't think that I have seen any of his videos. $20 on eBay for those spy glasses.
Wow.
Well, they'll be more like 122 by the time I get done with them.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Sarah?
Are they glasses that video? Is
Yep.
that what they are?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And the video looked pretty good. I was curious on, he was mentioning it a few days before the video came out. And I was wondering how grainy it was going to be, but it actually looks really good. So I'm not sure if Ivan is still in the chat, but Ivan just subscribed to my channel, so thank you very much. All right. And if you guys hear outbursts in the background, background noise and on my side, it's definitely my 7-year-old. He's in the living room playing, and they are watching The Price is Right. So he yells out every time he hears somebody talk about some money.
I used to watch that when I was a kid.
Same.
It's been on forever.
I'm not a huge fan of Drew Carey, so
I liked Bob Barker better.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a classic, though.
Yep. All right, I got one that I can cross post, and I don't have it on record.
721. I'll have to watch that. I can't believe they're $22. That's cheap.
Mm-hmm. Debbie said Drew's cool. I don't know, I guess I've just always thought that he was kind of crude.
Okay, so you have totally inspired me to go list something on Mercari.
Do it. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to list. It just costs the 10% fee when you sell it.
And it's so easy because I'm already listing it on eBay and Poshmark, so I can just copy and paste pretty much everything.
Yep, that's exactly what I do.
And the only thing, this is the way I'm handling trying to remember to take stuff off of eBay when it sells somewhere else, is I only put the location in eBay. So like where it is in inventory.
Right.
I put it in eBay only, so I have to go there to look for it.
Oh, gotcha.
Otherwise, I would have all these defects for things selling where they're not supposed to be selling.
Yeah. Thanks, Jason. $16 watching. We gained a few.
Oh, wow. I did put a little notice over on my channel.
Okay.
Saying we were going live, and a link to your channel. So
awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go and share it to a couple of groups right quick, too.
Yeah. That might be my mailman right there.
I will, Jason. I'm sharing in the Reseller Society, and then I will share in your group as well.
go. Stay warm. USPS pickup is the best thing ever.
Sarah, Jameson's Closet says it's the first time seeing you. So he wants to know what your YouTube handle is.
It is Socially Awkward Seller.
There you have it. All right. Come on. My internet seems to be moving just a tad slow this morning.
Yep. At least it's working.
So I'm actually going to drop a link to Jason's Facebook group in the chat. And you guys can drop your comments. Jason recently changed the name of the group and updated his art at the top of the page. So you guys click through quick and join the group, and if you want to, and give Jason some feedback on his new art at the top there.
Oh.
Jason said you're not that socially awkward, though.
You know, you should just see me get going. All right. I am joining that group.
All right. Hey, Jennifer. All right. I'm almost done sharing. If you guys know of any other groups that will allow us to post our videos, yeah, put them in the chat. Let us know.
You're always welcome to put them in my Facebook group.
Sweet.
Which is
Now, I'm kind of ashamed to ask what the name of it is because
Socially Awkward Sellers.
Okay. All right. So I don't know if I'm joined, but I'm going to go join like right now.
There's a link to it right there.
Okay, sweet.
There's not a lot going on in that group just because I am terrible about posting, but it's a very friendly group to post something in because I don't allow any haters.
That's fair.
Thank you, Jameson's Closet, for joining my channel. Debbie, are you talking to me or Tracy? The Poshmark username.
Well, I'm pretty sure, Sarah, you're still selling on Poshmark, right?
Yep.
You said, yep. Sorry, I moved and kind of blocked you out.
Yeah, I did. It's Fat and Fancy is my.
There you go. And mine is just Tracy's Trends. And after the video, I will have a link to it in the description of the video. Let's see, I think. Oh my gosh, I was totally bumbling how to spell socially when I know absolutely how to spell it.
You're a socially awkward speller.
Right.
Today is my daughter's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to her. How old is she?
29.
Oh, wow. That's a big one.
Yeah.
She got any plans tonight?
No, she's pregnant, so.
Ah, okay.
No big plans.
Well,
Debbie, my Poshmark name is Fad and Fancy. F-A-D-A-N-D, Fancy.
Found the group. It's the one with the glasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I just joined. I don't know. Do you have it set up where I can post without being approved, or do you want to maybe?
No, you can totally post.
Okay. Well, it says I'm pending right now, so.
Oh, hold on. Let me go in.
Through Trader says more coffee. I feel you. I feel you. I've got another half a pot in there. I'm gonna be after in a minute. Adam, hey Marie. Good morning, everyone. It's about to be 5 minutes for me. It's about to be good afternoon.
Okay, Tracy, you should be good.
Okay, sweet. Yes, there we are. Thank you.
Adam, I have been subscribed to your channel for a while, but I'm the worst about going and watching. But I did go and watch your latest video. I think it was your latest video, maybe yesterday, where you were having just kind of a chit chat on some of the eBay best practices. And I think that is so important to review every once in a while, just because you think you know what the rules are and you necessarily don't always know what the rules are. And because it's like mystery boxes, for example, are actually not allowed unless you describe all of the items that are in it. Kind of takes the mystery away, doesn't it?
Yeah. What's the stipulation though? Like, I haven't seen that video of Adam's yet. I want to. I'm gonna.
He wasn't talking about mystery boxes. He was just talking about other. But that was just an example I thought of.
Gotcha. So with the mystery boxes, is it the stipulation that you have to say that you're getting 5 size medium shirts? Is it that detailed, or do you have to like?
It just says you have to describe all of the things in the box.
Bye, Jason. Because I mean, I've kind of thought about doing that, like maybe for Poshmark, because I don't want to do anything to risk my eBay account.
Right.
So I kind of thought like maybe on some things that are good quality and that just haven't moved in a while, I could lot them up and like put like 5 or 6 shirts in a lot and call it a mystery box.
Yep.
You know,
well, see, Poshmark's a completely different. Yeah, Poshmark's a completely different animal. But I guess if you were to describe the condition and what they would receive as far as the quantity and some of the potential brands, that probably but watching some of the mystery box unboxings on YouTube is hilarious. The things that people throw into these boxes and call something. But yeah, I think that you probably would be okay. I'm always worried about getting an item not as described claim if they just didn't like what was in there.
Good morning, Craig. I got about 2 minutes till it's afternoon. So, yeah, like I just haven't taken the dive in on that yet. I want to. I see Nicole State doing her mystery boxes all the time, and people are just all over that stuff.
I don't follow her.
It's just.
But sorry, I don't mean to talk over your time. I don't follow her, but I did happen to see a video come up yesterday in my feed, and I started to watch it. Has Joe lost like 100 pounds or something?
Yeah. I think he was doing. She said he was doing jujitsu and watching what he eats. So maybe I need to start doing jujitsu.
Yeah.
I'm already eating better, guys. I have so like probably like 2 years ago, I seriously, and I'm not saying don't get out and be active and don't, you know what I'm saying, but I will say that I did not work out. I can't remember what job I was in at the time. I mean, I had a job while reselling, and I started eating those soups. I'm trying to think of the brand of them right now. It's not like Healthy Choice, but it's like in that same aisle with the Campbell's. They got the blue Progresso or something.
Progresso,
like that,
yeah.
I think, and they're like 180 calories and less a can. And I would do that. I would have a sensible breakfast, you know, because you're supposed to have a decent sized breakfast to start your day, which I have not had breakfast yet, so I can't really talk right now. But I would do those cans of soup for lunch, and I lost like 20 pounds in no time at all, and I was not working out. So that is my goal again this time. But I'm being more active because I'm getting out and doing stuff, and my kid is 7 years old, so he keeps me on my feet. So I'm kind of hoping that I can work my way back down the scale. So we'll see. I just picked up like a ton of those cans of soup, so kind of motivating right now.
Yeah. My husband and I both started a diet on Christmas Eve, and he has lost 22 pounds. And he's not a big guy. He was started at 195. He's down to 172 point something. But he's just been really, counting calories. And then he started going to one of those boxing exercise places about 3 times a week. So, I mean, it's really showing for him. I have not lost that much, but I'm older than he is, and I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
It happens different for everybody. You're right.
Yeah. So it takes different.
Mm-hmm. So, and because I'm 2 years older than I was then, like it probably won't happen as fast for me. So, Thrift Shop Hustler says, "Oh my God, have you been streaming all night?" We were seriously on last night until probably 3 a.m. So if I look like strung out or something, like it's totally because I was up till 3 a.m. Hit flipping mama, hello. Is it good afternoon yet? Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, just now.
Yeah. TW Holiday, thank you for stopping in, and good afternoon. Let's see. So what are you guys? You guys put it in the chat. Tell us what you're doing. I am cross-posting the things that I have not put on Mercari yet from eBay. Right now I'm doing a pair of Florsheim shoe trees. And Sarah, you might be able to help me with this. I think I asked you about it the other day, but I don't think if you answered, I didn't see it. These, and I don't really know how to share my screen yet, or I would do that. But I have a pair of Florsheim wooden shoe trees that have the metal inner parts. You kind of know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like shoe stretchers.
Yes. And I don't know how to date them. I mean, I know that they're vintage, but I don't know if they're like 50s or 60s or whatever. Do you have any tips on dating them?
What makes you okay, what tells you that they're older?
Just the look of them. I mean, you can just the vibe, I guess. I mean, I put vintage in them, but I did not try to guess any kind of date on them because I was just trying to get them listed quickly, and I figured I would ask questions later if somebody bought them under the term vintage.
Yeah.
Figure they would know.
You can always just say what you think, since you're not putting them on Etsy where you have to kind of narrow down the date at least to a decade. You can put what you think.
That's the problem. I don't know.
Are they cedar or are they like a varnished wood?
It looks more varnished. I don't know how to screen share in Hangouts. Let me see, because I have like the picture pulled up right now, and I hope I don't mess it up.
So over on the left, there's that
there they are.
Menu. It's the green one.
You guys see that?
I still see you.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. I didn't hit the button yet. There they are.
Oh, yeah, I would say that style is vintage.
I really have no idea how to date them.
I would say those go way back.
I mainly picked them up. I would not have picked up these shoe trees had they not specifically said Florsheim on them. So, and obviously I don't have them up for sale, and they're heavy as crap. So
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop screen sharing, but if anybody has any tips on how to date those, that would be awesome. Okay, please come back. Please come back. Can you see me?
Let me go back and look.
Can you guys see me back again?
I can see you. Let's see.
Okay, good. I was hoping that I did not mess up something in the Hangout.
There you go. No, it looks fine.
Okay.
I think you're okay just saying they're vintage. Anybody that would look at those would clearly know that they are vintage. And all of the ones that I can find that are like those, they are they're listed as vintage.
Okay, good.
So I think you're fine.
Adam says, how is everyone dealing with first class postage being weight and distance now? I honestly just went through and upped all my shipping charges by $1 for first class. So like everything, most of my stuff was $4.99 shipping. I just pumped it up to $5.99.
And mine is all calculated, so the buyer's going to pay the difference.
Right. Ooh, I don't know what's happening, but I'm hearing myself again all of a sudden.
Okay. Is anybody else hearing feedback?
I did for a second. Oh yeah, I'm still hearing it too. Did your YouTube get unmuted somehow? You think maybe?
No, I don't hear it.
Maybe it's just me.
It could be in your head.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see if I missed anything. Sarah K says she's taking photos right now. I have to do that in a little bit too. Yeah. Whose channel were you on last night? It was on my channel. Craig, the Landmark Picker, was on with us. Jason, the Thrift Trader, was on with us. Jason was in the chat a few minutes ago, but he had to go do clean out one of the storage units that he bought in the last couple of days.
Oh yeah, I'm hearing feedback now.
You guys, I'm kind of excited. Like I just successfully screen shared my first thing ever. I feel pretty good about it. I didn't miss anything up.
Isn't it nice when you finally figure out something new?
Yes.
I've written down Thrift Trader and Landshark Picker as channels that I'm not subscribed to. Does anybody else have a channel they would like me to subscribe to? I gotta get working here.
Thanks, Adam. It's my first day. I feel pretty accomplished. Kelly, the econ mom, says, shipping done, chicken in the crock pot, need to go to the post office and drop off my stuff. Well, I can't go to the post office today because it is -3 degrees and there would be nobody there. So I'm probably going to have to call eBay like tomorrow or maybe later today and just make sure that they're not trying to ding my account for anything being late, even though I do have QA.
I was going to say they didn't ding people that where they said yesterday they were not dinging people because of some of the post office closures, because ours was closed yesterday too.
Same. And my husband's classes were canceled for yesterday and today. So, I mean, it's crazy. So I had an incident like last week where I went to the post office. My post office doesn't close until 5:30, and I was there at 5 o'clock. And so I walked up to the door, and they had a big note posted on the door: due to unforeseen circumstances, we are closed. Like, well, here I am with like a handful of packages, you know, like. So I ended up having to walk around to the side where, like, it's one of our main post offices, so that you can see all the trucks parked back there. I'm out here like all like this. My face is like freezing. It's running outside for 5 minutes already. The wind is blowing. It's snowing. My face hurts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to track down a driver to get them to scan my packages. So before I could drive off, I was like face all up in the heater. So I can absolutely understand why those people were not working, and I don't blame them one bit.
Yeah, my sister manages a horse farm, and she said yesterday it was just miserable to work outside. Yeah, and take care of horses. I can imagine.
I don't know why I have feedback right now. I'm going to try to put in my AirPod and see if that helps anything. I don't know if it will or not, but
Yeah, I've got my headphones because I'm old school. I know they're earbuds.
okay, guys. Oh man, I'm still hearing it.
Let's see.
Kelly's making barbecue chicken sandwiches for dinner. That sounds so good. Adam suggests that I leave and come back to the hangout.
Usually they just suggest that I leave.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to leave and pop back in.
I thought she'd never go. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I think the headphones helped a whole bunch with the sound. I'm sure it wasn't just her. Yeah, it makes a difference.
Can you guys see me again?
Yes, I can see you.
I don't hear the feedback anymore, so I figure whatever the combo of things we did, that definitely helped.
Yeah, for some reason it's just you got to do the the headphones every once in a while. The earbuds. I'll try to get into the new millennium. Hey, Grandma Wrinkles.
Adam says earbuds work. So good.
Yeah, good.
Grandma Wrinkles says, hello, all you other resellers. Adam says we sound good now. Grandma Wrinkles, what are you up to today? Now that I've gotten past my technical difficulties, I'm actually going to go do something reselling related.
There you go.
Hopefully that does not happen again. I have noticed, and you probably will too, it's not an internet thing. It's not an internet speed thing, but on Mercari, it doesn't load as fast as eBay and Poshmark.
It did pretty well for me when I listed that one just a minute ago. I'm struggling with two things on Poshmark. One is right now when you open the desktop version for the first time of the day, it makes you open the app before you can access it.
I had that yesterday too, and I have never had that before, except for probably like way back.
Yeah, it's just started for me in the last couple of days. And the other thing is I have unlinked everything, Twitter, Facebook, all of that. And I got rid of all my cookies in my browser, and it still is trying to, prompt me to post on Facebook. I'm like, stop already. Because I don't post mine on Facebook. I have such a small group of friends there that I just don't post them there.
Bye, Adam. We'll talk to you later.
See you, Adam.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to run and grab another cup of coffee right quick.
Sure.
You going to hold down the fort?
I will do that.
Okay. All right. I'll be back in just a second.
So Sarah Kay's got it too. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. I mean, it's just one extra step. I shouldn't be complaining, but it is an extra step. And when you're trying to list 40 things in a day, and it will sometimes repeat on me. So I don't post mine on Facebook and keeps bringing it up, even though I had turned it off. Yeah. Swamp Picker. All right. I will subscribe to all of these channels when I get finished here. Anybody had sales this morning yet? I've had one on a Nook that I bought at the thrift store. I bought it and it wasn't worth as much as I thought. I still made a little profit on it, but I probably would not buy those again unless I got them really cheap, and I didn't get that one so cheap. Would you sell, Jameson? I'm assuming I can call you Jameson if we're on that level. Okay. TW Holiday, I'll write you down and subscribe. I took a hiatus myself. I kind of vintage kids dress. Oh, fun. I took a hiatus from my YouTube channel and only posted maybe once a month. Hey, Sam Kinnison. For about the last 8 months, just because I just felt like my mojo was gone. Do you know what that's like? Like when you just don't care, you don't care to list and shop and share your closet and all of those things. So I'm finally coming back out of it, which is about time. Gabby says, last night had a great sale, $81 for something that cost me maybe 50 cents. I love it when that happens. That's very exciting. Grandma Wrinkles, I'm sending you all the mojo that I can because I know what it's like to just be in a slump. And it was a terrible time of year for me to be in a slump because I was in a slump all of Q4. And in January, even like, so my sales were off. In January, I had been doing 3,000 to 4,000 a month on eBay. And in January, my sales have been about 500 to 600. So way off. And I'm hoping to get them back by cross-posting everything that I'm listing. One of the great finds that I found, and it's been about a year, probably a little longer than a year or two ago, was at this thrift store. It was at a Goodwill, and it was this Ziploc bag, and it had these seed packets in it. And I paid 50 cents for it. And I know I made at least $300 off of these seed packets. They were actually, because there were some other things in there too, some like learning materials. And so I looked through all of these learning materials and these seed packets, and it turns out these seed packets had gone, some of them had gone into space. And it was this experiment for school kids to see if there was a difference in the seeds that had stayed here. They had taken seeds under the water, and then these seeds that went into space, and it was so crazy. It was some kind of NASA experiment, and those sold. I sold some overseas. I sold some here, and they were old. They were at least a decade old, but they sold really well. And it's like that's one of those things I'll never find again.
Oh yeah, I'm back, guys. If you hadn't noticed, sorry about that. I knew as soon as I walked out there, my kid would need something.
Of course, because they're kids. That's what they do.
Right.
Kelly says she sold a set of Tommy mugs last night for $55 plus shipping. Very nice. I didn't know that Tommy Bahama made other types of branded materials. And, obviously they make clothes. Oh, really? You participated in that experiment in school? Yeah. So that's what I had. And I had 4 or 5 sets of those seed packets and the learning materials. So definitely thank you, Tracy. Definitely a home run.
So Gabby, I don't know if you guys covered this while I was gone, but Gabby just said that she had an $81 sale last night for something that maybe cost her 50 cents.
I love those.
Significant score.
Love those.
I'm trying to remember. Like, I want to be able to put one of my scores out there. Like right now, I'm just trying to think of what one to use an example of. Maybe it'll come to me in a minute.
Yeah. You just have to have your eye open to anything. I mean, I've tried to get away from some of the larger items that I used to sell, but you just have to have your eye open and interested in just different things, especially the things that I like the most are the things that I go, I don't know what this is, and I have to figure it out.
Right. Do the research on it. Most of the time it is beneficial to you. So,
yep.
And you find that you can make a lot of money on the stuff that you don't exactly know about.
Yeah, it's crazy. One of my best finds, and not best, I guess, but one of my most interesting finds that I didn't actually sell on eBay was this $6 dehumidifier. Like one of those machines that looks like a little heater that you would put in your basement to take the moisture out of the air. I found it at Goodwill, and it was super heavy. It was kind of chunky. And I started doing research on it to figure out what to price it at, and found the recall on it. And I think they paid me something about, I want to say somewhere between $150 and $200 as a recall.
Dang.
I know. I just had to give them my information and cut off the plug and take off the tag and send it to them. And then 6-8 weeks later, I got a check.
Dang, that's a win for $6.
Yeah. and not having to ship it.
Exactly. What, do you just like have to send them a picture showing you did all
No, I had to cut off the cord to prove that, I wouldn't use it.
Right.
And I had to peel the model label and stuff off the back.
Gotcha.
And send them that. And they actually sent me out this kit to send that all back into them. And yeah, I got a check.
That is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I love it.
I have officially gotten one thing accomplished.
Woohoo! We do what we can here.
I mean, a lot of times it's just to come on and talk, and yes, you're working, but yes, you're also just associating with people, and
yeah,
it's just a good way to, I kind of lost the words I was looking for right now, but just communicate with people, because we learned so much from you guys as well. It's not just us putting out information. Like, you guys you have so much information that you put in the chat, and if I have questions, most of you guys can come through with the answers. Like Sarah was just helping me out with those shoe trees or whatever they're called.
Yep.
So yeah,
make sure you put shoe stretcher in in your keyword.
I got vintage shoe tree stretcher something or other, but yeah, I got all that in there.
Good.
And I have so many clothes I have to take pictures of today.
Yeah, I've got jeans that I need to take pictures of later. the other thing about this particular job, though, is that it's very isolating. And at least Facebook and Instagram and YouTube give you a way to be a part of the community. Because there's no water cooler in my house that people can gather around.
All right. Jameson says that they've listed 2 things while listening. And Grandma Wrinkles asked if the shoe trees were worth anything. She has several. If they have a brand on them, obviously you know how to search eBay. You just really have to look them up. I'm not an expert in shoe trees. I really don't know. I have the Florsheim shoe trees. I have them listed for like $24, including shipping. So, I mean, I wouldn't say pick up a ton of them if you're out. I only picked those up because they specifically said Florsheim on them.
Mm-hmm. I've sold the Allen Edmonds, which, you know, they're high quality shoes, for around $20 for a pair, plus shipping.
So yeah, that's about. I mean, I only found one pair that was exactly the same, and that had sold. And so I just kind of priced right around that same area, and they've already got 2 watchers on them. So I feel like they'll probably move pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could probably I think I can show you because I have them right here. They are like, you can tell, they are super heavy.
Yeah.
They're between they're probably pushing 2 pounds. I have them bagged up, but yeah, you can see the metal inside parts there.
Oh, that little piece that holds them all together and has that channel that they can collapse.
Yeah, I can't really bend them because they're in here, but yeah, you see.
Yeah, those have nice patina on them too. And do you know what those would be good for if a person wasn't going to use them to stretch shoes? It's just props in shoe pictures.
Oh yeah,
because you know some people get all fancy with their pictures. I'm not one of those people.
I'm always scared that if I put anything else in the picture with the product I'm selling, that somebody's gonna buy it and be like, "Where's tool at?"
Right. Right. I don't think that's probably as big an issue on Poshmark, but yeah, I could totally see somebody on eBay saying, I didn't get everything.
Yeah, like years ago, I did have somebody say that to me, and I cannot remember what it was, but I know somebody emailed me or messaged me on eBay and asked me where the other thing was, and since then I have not done that anymore.
Yeah.
Hey Sam, hey Flea Market Phil, that's my buddy Phil, you guys. We talk on the daily.
Nice.
So
good afternoon.
Sam wants to know if we ship in a bubble mailer, padded mailer, or priority shoebox.
Are you talking about specifically shoes, Sam, or those shoe trees?
Yeah, Phil says the priority box for sure. Those, yeah, I'm not going to ship those in that padded flat rate. I just had them in there so that they don't hit anything and scratch anything.
Yeah. So. And as far as shoes, it depends on the shoe. It depends on the shoe how I ship it. Hey, Larry Lafferty.
Like if it's a pair of flip flops, you could probably get away with putting that in a poly mailer.
Yeah,
maybe
or if
like
it's
a piece of bubble wrap around it.
Yeah, a pair of ballet flats. Those I would ship those in a poly mailer too. Most of the time, I'm gonna bubble wrap or something, paper between them or something. But
I would say, like if you're doing tennis shoes, I would probably still put a little bit of bubble wrap around them and definitely go in a priority box with those because you don't want those to get crushed, especially if they paid a lot of money for them.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, guys, there's a -1 here right now.
It's getting warmer.
We warmed up 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry. So Phil, what are you getting done right now? All right. Back to work. So Sarah, how do you, in what order do you do your listings on eBay?
Like
I guess I
take
meant,
pictures
like,
first, or
right, that process.
typically, if it's hard goods, I write drafts first and then take pictures. But when I'm writing those drafts, I always have that item with me so that I can look over it for condition. That's been my workflow since I started. Clothing, though, I like to take all the pictures first, and then I sit here and write listings. I've got that tape measure taped down to my desk, so I can do the measurements pretty quickly.
Oh yeah. Did you just say that you had a tape measure on your desk?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got one of those like dressmakers, so it's flexible.
Oh.
You can get it in the sewing aisle at Walmart. And I just have it taped down from one end to my desk to the other with clear packing tape.
Right.
And
I remember you talking about this a while back.
Mm-hmm. And
my memory just had to be jogged.
Yeah, it's like the best. It has made it so easy. Because I used to hate to list clothes because of all the measuring and how do I get it correct. It's the best way.
Phil says he's at an auction looking for a truck.
Nice. I'm always scared of auctions because I'm afraid I'll get caught up and pay too much for the item.
Right. Sam says she has 6 or 7 pairs of, is it Mephisto? I've never heard of that brand. I'll have to look that up.
Mephisto. I think I have heard of that brand.
She says she's gonna tissue wrapped with priority box is the way to go. Yeah, just make sure that, like, if you have any other kind of paper, like even if you have like a newspaper page or something, just kind of put them in there and kind of stuff it a little bit so that they're not popping around, especially if the shoes have some kind of finish on them, like if they're patent or anything like that. I would just make sure that they don't pop around in the box and get scuffed. Obviously, don't do anything that adds a ton of weight to your packages there.
Yeah. I always get curious, like how fancy people get with their Poshmark wrapping, because some people are like on one end of the spectrum where they just throw it in a box and ship it out or in a bag, and other people are on the other end of the spectrum where they've got washi tape and tissue paper and gift and a card and free gifts and all that. And I'm like, I am probably never going to be on either end of that spectrum.
I'm actually going to pop over here right quick. And I mean, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere, but I was going to grab a poly mailer right quick and kind of show what I do for Poshmark.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. I was wondering, he's been gone for a while. Anyway, guys, I was just going to show you real quick. I use the printed poly mailers. If you guys don't know what a poly mailer is, it is, sorry, I did not mean to flip you guys off, and that totally just happened. Sorry. Anyway, it's just really thin. I'm sure most of you guys have probably seen a poly mailer before. But if you don't, here it is. I think it's a 9x12, and I just get these sizes because, I mean, it just is the most functional for me.
Yeah.
So, and for the time being, since I don't have my clothing rack to keep things hung up, I have been putting my clothes in these suffocation notice bags because I had them for the things I was sending into Amazon. So anyway, just put it in there. Pop it in there. At the moment, I am not doing any kind of card or anything. I have to update all my information, and I'm not going to seal this, but you guys get the point. I put it in there, fold it over. When I seal it, and then I'll just pop a label on it, and it goes out the door just like this. Nothing special, nothing fancy. So that's just what it is. Really simple. And I have not had any complaints yet.
So I also use printed poly mailers too. And I have one that is kind of a more masculine looking print. And then I have two that are pink with different things on them. And then I have one larger size, like a 10 by 13, or maybe it's 11 by 14. It's a larger size, and it's got butterflies all over it. So it's pretty feminine too. And then I ordered these postcards from China. And there's just a random selection of them, but I got, I think, 32 for $6. And I just write a note on the back of that postcard and stick it in there. That's kind of what I've been doing. I just ordered square business cards. And they look like this. I did the design myself.
Cute. Yeah.
And I'm going to use that in my packages. So I'm waiting for those to come from Vistaprint.
Yeah, but Vistaprint is also where I got my last set of cards from. But there was something I forgot to put on there, so I haven't been using them. It was a complete waste of $10.
Yeah.
So I actually have that in the console of my car. I need to get rid of them.
Yeah. Mine are printed front and back. On the back, I've just got like a fashion saying. And I don't know why I didn't put thank you on the back. Just thank you. But I actually got, I ended up getting 250 of them. And because they're the square size, they cost a little more. But I used a coupon from Honey and the coupon code from Honey. And it saved me, I think it was 30, 40, 50%. I don't remember. But it was a big chunk. So.
You guys, if you are thinking about doing a business card to put in with your packages, Vistaprint is definitely the way to go. It's not very expensive, and the quality is great. Looking outside right quick to see. Oh. Well. Okay, so weird. I noticed that in one of the Facebook groups that I'm a moderator of, eBay Thrifters, if you guys, I'll pop that in the chat too. If you want to go join that group, it's a really great group, and I will be around and I will approve you like immediately. But I noticed that, so my buddy Phil, but you can still see his screen name, someone actually had the exact same name. So I had to text him. I was like, that was you in the chat, right? Because I noticed that somebody did have like the exact same name, and I was like, did you come join a group? And he was like, no. I sent him a screenshot of that person's exact same username.
Wow.
So yeah.
And what is the group, Tracy?
eBay Thrifters. I'm about to link it up. It is not my group. I do not run it. I'm just a moderator.
Okay.
We just passed 10,000 people in the group.
Nice.
So that is awesome.
Tools and vintage electronics. Sam says they have more experience in tools and vintage electronics. I've sold some in those categories, more in vintage electronics than I have in tools. But I'm trying to get out of the larger item game, so I probably won't be buying anything like that unless it's like the vintage Walkmans or even some of the vintage transistor radios.
Okay, guys, I just linked up the eBay Thrifters Facebook group.
Nice.
Oh, Grandma Wrinkle says it's supposed to be 60 on Monday. Yeah, I saw that. Like what is this Mother Nature doing? Like,
what?
Yeah. Negative to like almost summer.
Oh yeah, it's going to be 52 here on Sunday and 56 on Monday. It's going to rain though. I'll take it.
My son wants us to go out and have a snowball fight today, so I guess I'll be.
You better do it quick.
Off. Yeah. It's sunny out here, so I'm probably gonna have to bring it to an end here in just a little bit and get out there.
It looks sunny out there too. I've got this comforter hanging on over my sliding door because it has been so cold. My furnace is just burning constantly.
Yep.
So
we actually have those the blackout curtains.
Yeah.
Because our bedroom, we're staying at my mother-in-law's house for a couple months while we get ready to look for our own house. So we're squatting here for a little while, and we had to put up our blackout curtains, which are also really good at keeping the cold out.
That's good.
So that's a tip for you guys. I think you can get them for like $10 or so at Walmart. Don't quote me on that though. We've had these for a hot minute, and they're still amazing. So, well, all right, guys. I'm going to have to take the kid out to play for just a little bit, let him run some energy out, and I can't let him be out there by himself because we live on a pretty busy street, and I don't trust him not to get in the road. And plus, I want to go bust him up with some snowballs. So, and then we're going to come back in, and we're going to have some lunch, and maybe I can get some more work done, hopefully.
Cool.
I was going to put it out there, like, I'm kind of putting myself on a thrifting freeze until Sunday because I have so much to list for right now that I don't need to go buy more piles on top of everything else. So Sunday is the color of the week change for our Goodwills. I don't know if that's the same way in your area.
Yeah, it is in mine. Yeah.
Oh, I think that is. Oh, and one more thing. Sorry. I was going to mention that I have actually changed how I'm doing my offers and on Poshmark and on eBay, how you can send offers to the watchers. I've actually started doing them on Sunday instead of just randomly throughout the week. I'm going to let the watchers build up through the week. And obviously, if someone sends me an offer, we can counter or whatever at that time. I'm not going to send out any offers until Sunday. I want to let the watchers add up because people get paid on Friday. Some people get paid on Saturday, and then they pay their bills, hopefully, and then they have money burning.
Yep.
So once you get to Sunday, and if people go to church, they get home from church, and they're fat and happy because they went to dinner, and then they're going to sit and play on their phone. So I have just found that Sunday is the best time for me to send out all those offers while people have downtime.
Yeah. One of the things that I've done on Poshmark is tightened up my pricing because, I would price way high and then send out these ridiculous 30-40% off. I'm not going to do that anymore. I have tightened it up to where I can comfortably do 20%, and that's all I'm doing. Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
How do you have yours set up on any kind of, if they purchase 3 items, they get 20% off or something like that? I'm pretty sure. I think that's what mine is right now.
I think mine is 2 and they get 20% off just because I don't have what I feel like is enough listings in enough sizes.
Same.
I've got about 300, but
well, you've got more than me.
Yeah.
So but I'm growing every day.
Yeah. If I was at 1,000, I think that I would probably get a lot more bundles. I've only had 1. So
I think maybe I've had 2 in the past year.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to just build that up so that it makes sense that they would have enough in their size, in their style to make a bundle. So,
all right, guys. Sarah, do you want to tell everybody where they can find you on social media?
You can find me at Socially Awkward Seller on YouTube. You can find me in Facebook group Socially Awkward Sellers with an S on the end on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at socially_awkward_seller keep underscoring. I underscore everything. But anyway, you can find me there on Instagram.
All right. Good. Also, if you guys won't mind, if you want to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, or you can hit the dislike button, whatever you want to do. It's all the same. Yeah. On Instagram, I am tracy.thrift.it if you want to go join me over there. YouTube channel obviously is Tracy Thrifts It, and that's about it for me. So I will be posting and if Sarah would like me to, I can post a link to her eBay store. That is totally up to her. But after the video, I will have my eBay store, Poshmark closet listed below. So if you guys want to go take a look. So all right, guys. I might be on later tonight. I can't make any promises. We'll just have to see how the day goes and what the family has planned. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna hop off so we can go have a snowball fight.
Thanks
I'll
for
talk to you
having
guys
me.
later.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.